Welcome back again. I am Mr. Fox, coming to you from DigiFox Labs. Today we're going to be talking about a cryptocurrency that has the potential to be a 10xer, maybe even a 100xer, depending on the price and when you get in. Now, before we get going, let us just say that we are not financial advisors, nor are we giving any financial advice. Anything seen or heard here today is 100% our opinion and is serving as a diary for our adventure in this blockchain space. Now, with that out of the way, let's get on with it. So, we're going to be talking about 8Pay. And what is 8Pay? Well, as indicated right here on the front web page, it is access to any kind of crypto payment. 8Pay is the only crypto payment processor that lets you access single recurring on-demand payments from a wide range of tokens. So essentially what you're saying is it's a form of a bill, right? So no different than you get your electric, your heating, your Amazon, your Netflix bill, you could pay in cryptocurrency, and this helps you do it. It provides some sort of API aggregation into certain things. As you can see here, they have Pay with 8Pay on your Netflix streaming devices. So as we scroll down on the web page, they are currently integrated into Binance Smart Chain. They have, I believe, launched the Polygon. Oh no, it says here coming soon. Okay, so they are in the works of having Polygon, Solana, and Ethereum. So you have 4 of the biggest blockchains that will have access to a billing and automatic payment integration into certain apps. The available tokens currently that you could pay in are Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Cake, USDC, USDT, DAI, Cummies. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Nafty and Happy. So at the current place, it's a BEP20 token. It is extending to MATIC and Solana and other chains very soon. Integration of different changes also planned to widen the coverage of the token supported. That's what I was reading right here. And as we scroll down, they have billing models. So you could do one-time payment, fixed recurring, variable recurring, on-demand, and scheduled payments. So it is literally one of those things that you have on Apple Pay or your credit card, where you just put in your credit card information and it automatically withdraws it. This is the same concept, except you're paying in your cryptocurrency that you hold. And you're paying in the following cryptocurrencies, which is these right here: BNB, BTC, 8Pay, or just USDC if you want to do stable coins. So it would be one of those situations where, let's say you have Uber, right? And you want to pay in 8Pay. Well, it would be one of those things where it pops up on your phone. It's like, how would you like to pay? Enter your credit card or enter in your 8Pay wallet address. And that's what it is. So they currently have JavaScript, SDKs, which is good. So they're going to have nodes going up. These are the wallets that you can have it in. We have actually taken a position on this, I believe, a couple of days ago, and we have it on our MetaMask. We tried to do it on Trust Wallet, but for some reason, the UI on Trust Wallet, whenever we would go to the Pancake Swap under the DEX icon in Trust Wallet, it wouldn't work. We just kept getting an error in transactions. So then we just decided to transfer our BNB over to MetaMask and do it that way. And it worked seamlessly and flawlessly. Could have been something we were doing wrong. At the same time, who knows? But at the end of the day, we did take a position and it's in MetaMask. These are the exchanges where it's available on: Uniswap, Pancake Swap, and Bitthumb Global. Now, as we look here, it is currently trading at 11 cents. Circulating supply is 59, essentially almost 60 million tokens, with a total supply of 88 million tokens. Market cap is almost $7 million. So, as you can see here, there's plenty of room to grow. Now, if you're interested on Uniswap, I would also keep in mind that there are high fuel fees or gas fees, right? Roughly ranging around $40. So if you are trying to acquire some for, let's say, $100, you're going to pay half of that in fees alone. Not to mention whatever you got to do to get your fees on your MetaMask in order. So I would highly recommend that you do it on the Binance Smart Chain with fees ranging around at maximum maybe like $1, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on how much you want to get. So with that said, We highly encourage Binance Smart Chain because it's the exact same thing. They provide liquidity on both exchanges, Pancake Swap and Uniswap. So it's not going to affect the price. You're not going to get essentially shafted by any means necessary if you get it on one or the other. So as we scroll down, this is the pricing and what it's been. So at one point, it was actually above $1.17 according to CoinGecko, and this was roughly around a month or two ago. So actually, no, I'm sorry, it was back in April. So as you can see, it's taken quite a bit of a tumble, losing almost 99, probably at one time it was 99%. But since its all-time low, it's actually done a 5x, which is from a penny. So as you can see here, we are curling back up, right? And I presume the next resistance will be around 13 cents. So probably here coming up, maybe like 12, we'll touch 13 and then come back down again. Or maybe flip it, who knows? We'll go ahead and do a little bit of TA on that. Again, these are the markets where it's available on. There we go, Pancake Global and Uniswap. And so if you have CoinGecko and you have your MetaMask ready to go, whether it be Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum, just go ahead and go on CoinGecko and click one of these links right here, or this one, and it'll take you right to where you need to go, and that way you can get your trading. So going on to back to 8Pay and what exactly it is. Well, currently they are constructing the audio crypto subscription billing and management system. According to the medium, this is the medium that they've went ahead and provided to us through CoinGecko as well. As you can see here, they are trying to get security and safety in the form of paying services with your cryptocurrency. They have been audited by CertiK, which is one of the industry-leading standards for auditing. So you have that to essentially feel safe on whether you're going to get rug pulled or not. Because let's be honest. Looking at this, right? Look at it. Oh, what is that overview? Okay, looking at this chart right here. That's bloody well scary, isn't it? You know, you're looking at all this, right? Looking at all this, and it's like, well, damn, should I get in right now? Well, I don't see why not. Like, to be honest, why would you not want to put maybe like 10, 15 or 100 or even more if you've got it in it, right? And the reason I'm saying such low amount is because there are people watching this channel that are very much not in the well status, let's just say. So if they've got a little bit of money, well, then go ahead, put a little bit of money in there. You know, I'll definitely put like 0.01% of your trading, or maybe just 1 or 2% of your trading portfolio in this. Otherwise than that, maybe this trade is not for you. But we have definitely taken a position in it. We may actually increase that position depending on any news that is coming out, which I believe there is actually some news coming out as far as partnerships go. So as we're looking down here, they have a wide range of flexibility and choices. So essentially, this is similar to Visa and PayPal. And they've also, Visa and PayPal have begun processing crypto payments. But it limits which cryptos you can use and how you can use them. And also, you got to remember, crypto thrives on decentralization. So it's not just Americas, Canada, and the UK that we're talking about. It's globally, right? So you got India, you've got Croatia, you've got Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Saudi Arabia. You've got all sorts of countries that will be using this and definitely would prefer some sorts of decentralizations. As indicated here, which we've already discussed, it will be on different blockchains. As far as when, well, we're going to have to do some research and figure out when, and we'll definitely get back to you. If you want to be a merchant, you can make payments easier for your customers to pay the bills with 8Pay. So here you go. And keep in mind now, this has potential to actually explode. So this is similar to this coin right here, which was actually on Coinbase. And we did have a position, and actually, I believe we still have a position, but we took some profits. This is Request, okay? So it is definitely similar, but it is 100% on the Ethereum blockchain. They have 1 billion tokens, more or less. And you have to remember, okay, that there's going to be, and there has to be, some form of billing and acquisitions as well as transfer of money, just like we have in the current financial system. So this was one of the ones that got this introduced on Coinbase. It was actually first on Uniswap, and that's where we took a position some time ago before the channel was even initiated or even thought of. So, sorry, fighting a bit of a cold there. But this is essentially what 8pay would be competing with, right? And this is the market cap. So if we look at this market cap and we look at the market cap of 8pay, that's what is that? Almost like is that a 10xer? Because it was what, 59 million, something like that. So yeah, that's roughly around like what, 8x, right? So just to get to the same market cap as RequestPay, you're looking at an 8x from where it is today. And looking at what Request did upon its introduction to Coinbase, look at that spike right there, and there's still room to grow. So this is definitely two coins that you'd be interested in, but again, we are talking about 8pay here, not Request. If you want us to talk more about Request, we could go ahead and do so, but essentially this opportunity is not as grand as 8pay. So going back to Medium, you're looking at, it's estimated that 1.7 billion around the world have no access to banking. So 8pay is going to provide some form of baking. I'm sorry, baking. Yeah, bake some cookies, right? No, banking, as in like finance, in the form of creating payments and creating transactions to acquire said payments if you're a merchant. So I do believe there's a rumor with 8pay and WordPress, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, we could just go ahead and do that right now. Let's do 8pay. Partnership with WordPress. Oh, I don't know if it is. We'll just give it a quick search here. It's looking like 8pay payment gateway WordPress. Yep. So as we see here, 8pay payment gateway WordPress plugin. So if you have a WordPress, if you have a blog, I highly recommend you get 8pay, install it, go ahead and collect some tokens, because I don't know how it's going to work, but you could go ahead and plug it in and accept crypto payments through 8pay. So as you can see here, this verifies that we are going to acquire more 8pay after this video, and we publish this. So please don't front run us. We've got stuff to do today. Don't front run us and increase the price too much, okay? But as we go to TA on 8pay, unfortunately, this is what we got on TradingView. So it's wrapped Ether to 8pay. So it's basically 1 ETH gets you however many 8pay. So this is why these numbers right here in this area are so massive. But that's not really what we're looking at. We're trying to look at the velocity of return on investment, right? So we did a fib retracement on this, and we did come across a cross, okay, a golden cross earlier, and then we took we have a dump cross coming in. So go ahead, and as we scroll in a little bit more, this is your lines of support and resistance. So currently we are roughly right in around the 3900 area. So you get 3900 for 1 ETH, or in this case 1 wrapped ETH. So as far as the upside goes, if you were to purchase it right here, now if we do start bleeding a little bit, we do have a double bottom potential coming up right here. Let me just draw this out for you if I can, right there. So there's one right there, okay? And then if we keep going down, you may see something like this form, okay? At which point, if that does happen, we will be then going up into the moon. So where are we looking at taking profits? Well, we're going to go ahead and hold it for a little bit, but we will be taking our initial investment out, potentially maybe even 50% of it, once we get 5x from the current position. So we are looking at the next fib retracement level being around 500% where we are currently at the current prices. So what is that? So we are looking at, once we go back to 8pay, okay. So go back to 8pay and we maximize it. So we are looking at testing the first of the 13-cent region, which obviously I believe we're going to smash through it and then come back down and retest 13 cent. And what we're looking at taking some profits around the 23 cent. Let's see here. So if we are currently, let's get the calculator out a little bit. Okay, calculator. So it's 500%, right? So if we've got, let's see, 500%, 100%. So if we got 0.11 times 500, okay, equals, and you divide by 100 equals. So we're looking at 55 cents, right? Is where we're going to be looking at taking some profits. Now, because we don't want to get front run and put in the order and then we're actually just left holding the bag, right? We're going to probably take it around 49 cents, okay? So with that said, that's probably, yep, there we go. So this is the resistance right here, 55, ironically. So we just did the calculations and came out with 500% increase from the current position, and that's roughly around 55 cents. So we will probably be taking profits around the 48, 49 region just to lock in our profits. And we highly recommend, if you do want to copy us and follow what we do, we highly recommend that you do the same at the 48, 49 cent region. So, and just take out your initial investment because that's a 5x. And then at the end of that, just leave the rest in. And I can promise you, it's probably going to go back up to all-time highs and probably smash right through it to a couple of dollars. So like I said, 100x from this position currently is what? A $10? I don't believe it's going to be $10, but you could definitely get 10x, right? Which is back to right to all-time highs. So this is definitely a 10xer. This is what we've purchased, and after looking at the partnership with WordPress, which is the biggest blogging hosting website and I believe even business website. So with that said, we will definitely be going to acquire some more 8Pay due to the partnership with WordPress. So with that said, happy days, happy trading, and good luck to you all.